for this video, we're gonna be discussing the derivative of a function. So in the last video that I uploaded, tinalakay natin doon how to find the equation of a tangent line to the graph of a function at a given point. So tinalakay din natin how to find the derivative of a function at a given number. So if you missed and you want to watch that video, I will put the link down in the description box. So in this video, we're gonna be discussing the derivative of a function in long method. So papaano natin kukuhanin ang derivative sa long method. May dalawang formulas ako dito na ipapakita. The first one is dy over dx is equal to the limit of f of x plus delta x minus the function f of x all over delta x as delta x approaches 0. The second one is this. Dy over dx is equal to the limit of f of x plus h minus f of x all over h as h approaches 0. So technically, kahit alin naman dito sa dalawang formula nito ang gamitin natin in finding the derivative of a function, iisa lang naman yung sagot na makukuha natin. And in this video, gagamitin natin itong formula na nasa kanan, yung h approaches 0. So let's start by answering example number 1. So find the derivative of y is equal to x squared minus 3x plus 2. So lagay muna natin yung formula dito sa tabi. Yan. So yung unang gawin natin is to solve this part by part. So unahin muna natin tong f of x plus h dun sa function natin. So f of x plus h, so bawat x dito sa ating equation ay magiging x plus h. So this is equal to quantity x plus h squared. So ito yung x squared sa ating given. Then minus 3 times yung x magiging x plus h. So naging minus 3 times x plus h. Then plus 2. Then simplify lang natin tong part na to, yung first term and yung second term. So in the first term, we can use the FOIL method here, or we can solve this mentally. So the answer for this is x squared plus 2xh plus h squared. So square natin yung first term, we have x squared. Multiply natin yung first at second. So x times h is xh times 2. So 2xh. Then square natin yung last term. So we have h squared. So dito naman sa second term, distribute lang natin yung 3 dun sa x tsaka dun sa h. So dapat kasama yung negative sign. So we have 3 times x is 3x. So negative. So minus. Then negative 3 times h, we have negative 3h or minus 3h plus 2. So ito yung magiging value nung f of x plus h natin. So hindi na naman natin siya masisimplify kasi wala tayong common terms na pwedeng ipag-combine. Okay, so ito yung isa-substitute natin dito sa part ng ating formula. So let's have our formula. So dy over dx is equal to the limit of, so the first thing here, so x squared plus 2xh plus h squared minus 3x minus 3h plus 2. So ito yung part na f of x plus h. Then minus the function. So the function is x squared minus 3x plus 2. So isusubtract natin siya dito. Okay? All over h. Then as you can see, pwede nating i-simplify itong part na to. So didistribute natin itong negative sign din sa loob ng, or sa lahat ng terms na nasa loob ng parenthesis natin. Doing so, we are going to have the limit of, so x squared plus 2xh plus h squared. Kopyahin lang natin itong nasa numerator natin. Minus 3x minus 3h plus 2. Then ito, minus or negative sign times, or this is negative 1. So negative 1 times x squared is negative x squared. Negative times negative is positive. Negative times positive is negative. All over h. So, after distributing the negative 1 dun sa loob ng parenthesis, so dito i-combine natin yung mga like terms. Like x squared and negative x squared. So, pag pinag-combine natin siya, that will become 0 kasi minus. Then, this part, negative 3x tsaka positive 3x. So, 0 na din yan kapag pinag-combine natin. Also, 2 or positive 2 and negative 2. So, 0 na din siya. So, the remaining terms here are this. 2xh plus h squared minus 3h. So, all over h. And at this point, we can put out h dun sa lahat ng terms. So, magkakaroon tayo ng limit of h times 2x. So, lumabas yung h dun sa 2x h natin. Kaya 2x na lang yung nasa loob ng parenthesis. Then, yung h squared natin ay h na lang. Then, yung sa negative 3h, so negative 3 na lang siya. All over h. Then, we can cancel h dun sa taas at dun sa baba. Then, the remaining part here is 2x plus h minus 3, wherein pwede na nating i-evaluate yung limit. So, by substituting the value of h, which is 0, so we have 2x plus 0 minus 3. So, simplify na lang naman natin yan. Then, our derivative is 2x minus 3. And this is our answer for example number 1. Let's answer our example number 2. Find the derivative of the function f of x plus 5x squared minus 6x plus 8. So, the formula that we're gonna be using is this. So, napalitan lang siya ng ganitong symbol. This is the first derivative of the function. So, kung y yung nandito, this is dy over dx. So, if we have f of x, we're going to have this symbol. And kagaya ng ginawa natin dun sa example number 1, solve muna natin yung part na f of x plus h. So, lagay natin dito. This is equal to, so 5, yung x magiging x plus h. So, squared. Minus 6 times x plus h plus 8. Then, simplify lang ulit natin. Itong part na ito, na-solve na natin siya kanina dun sa first example natin. So, this is 5 times the quantity x squared plus 2xh plus h squared. Then, minus 6x, because 6 times x is 6x. Then, negative 6 times h is negative 6h plus 8. Then, distribute din natin yung 5 dun sa lahat ng terms sa loob ng parenthesis natin. So, 5 times x squared is 5x squared. 5 times 2xh is 10xh. Then, 5 times h squared is 5h squared. Then, minus 6x minus 6h plus 8. So, ito yung value ng ating f of x plus h na isa-substitute natin dun sa formula. Then, again, yung f of x is this part. And by substitution, we have the first derivative of the limit of 5x squared. So, kopyahin muna natin itong part na f of x plus h. So, 5x squared plus 10xh plus 5h squared minus 6x minus 6h plus 8 minus the function. Then, all over h. Then, dito pwede nating i-simplify itong part na ito by distributing the negative 1 dun sa lahat ng terms ng nasa loob ng parenthesis natin. So, the limit of 5x squared plus 10xh plus 5h squared minus 6x minus 6h plus 8, then minus 5x squared plus 6x minus 8 all over h. And now, we can combine yung mga like terms natin. Like 5x squared and negative 5x squared. So, pag sinimplify natin yan, 0 na silang dalawa. Then, this, negative 6x and positive 6x. So, cancel na din natin yan. Same goes with positive 8 and negative 8. Cancel na din natin sila. And the remaining terms here are 10xh plus 5h squared minus 6x all over h. Then, sa lahat ng terms, yung sa numerator natin, pwede nating ilabas ang h. So, we have limit of h times 10x. So, lumabas yung h dito sa term na ito, kaya 10x na lang siya. Then, for the second term, plus 5h. Then, minus 6h, magiging minus 6 na lang siya dito. Then, all over h. And here, we can cancel h. Then, the remaining part is 10x plus 5h minus 6. So, pag in-evaluate natin yung limit, magiging 10x plus 5 times 0 minus 6 na lang. Then, ito, automatically 0 na lang siya. And here, we can have our answer. So, the derivative of the function is 10x minus 6. Let's answer our third example. So, example number 3, find the derivative of f of x is equal to 1 over x. And again, here is our formula. So, umpisahan natin dun sa part na f of x plus h. So, substitute natin. So, ito lang yung part na yun. 1 over x plus h lang. Then, substitute na natin to sa ating formula. So, the first derivative of our function f of x is equal to the limit of 1 over x plus h minus 1 over x. So, this is our f of x here. All over h. And if you encounter complex fractions like this, multiply lang natin yung numerator natin. Ito yung numerator natin. At saka yung denominator natin by the LCD. So, yung LCD magmumula siya sa numerator natin. At yung LCD ng fractions na ito ay x times x plus h. So, yung product ng kanilang denominators. So, multiply natin yung numerator natin dito sa LCD na ito. Also, our denominator. Then, simplify lang natin. Dun sa numerator muna. So, we have the limit of, so this is the first term, 1 over x plus h. Kapag ni-multiply natin to dito sa ating LCD, so ito yung magiging numerator niya and makakancel yung x plus h. At ang matitira ay x na lang. Then, dito naman sa second term, of course, we have a minus. Then, multiply natin to 1 over x dito sa LCD natin. At pwede nating i-cancel yung x sa taas tsaka yung sa x sa baba. At ang matitira na lang ay quantity x plus h. All over h times x times the quantity x plus h. Dito, simplify na lang muna natin yung ating nasa numerator. So, we're going to have the limit of x. Tapos, distribute lang natin yung negative sign dun sa lahat ng terms na nasa loob ng parenthesis. So, magkakaroon tayo ng negative x, then negative h. So, x minus h. All over h times x times the quantity x plus h. So, dito sa part na ito, pwede nating i-minus or i-cancel na yung x at h kasi magiging 0 na silang dalawa. So, the remaining part is negative h sa ating numerator and in the denominator ay same lang din naman. Then, dito, pwede nating i-cancel yung h naman. Then, yung remaining is negative 1 na lang sa taas. Then, in the denominator, we have x squared. So, dinistribute natin yung x dun sa nasa loob ng parenthesis. So, x times x is x squared. Then, x times h is xh. And at this point, pwede na nating i-evaluate ang ating limit. So, substitute natin. So, as h approaches 0, so substitute natin yung 0 sa h natin. So, negative 1 over x squared plus x times 0. So, ito mawawala nito. So, our answer here is negative 1 over x squared. This is the first derivative of our function. And this is the end of this video. If you find this informative, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. God bless us all.